I'm quite literally rolling around in horse trying to get this bottom thing off my car. I don't want to talk about it. I'm gonna cry. I'm trying to get this off, and I need a screwdriver to take it off. And I just wish someone would pull over and help me, because I don't know what to do. Oh, someone just pulled over. No way.
Oh, look, another agent of the patriarchy coming to oppress women. Be careful, you know every evil man is just here to sexualize women.
I do feel like when I was on TSR, That's So Raven, I felt like boys watched the show because I had big boobs.
What? Man, hell no.
Like,
really?
I feel, yeah, I do. I feel like
Not
that was
you
the
were
case.
so funny.
No, I feel like they came for the boobs, they stayed for the comedy, but like...
Oof, is that a chapter?
Because that is a chapter title. Seriously. They came for the boobs.
I'm coming and I'm staying.
What is you talking about, Raven? What? Big boobs? What, man? Who the fuck? Who turned on Disney Channel to look at some titties, man? We kids. We entertained by it. That's like saying, oh, let's turn on SpongeBob. I'm trying to see Sandy Cheeks. Nah, man, we entertained by you, sister. What the fuck? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. Is TSR? I'm thinking she talking about the Shade Room. She said, you talking about That's So Raven.
Or it's because we were 9 years old and we thought that being able to see into the future was a cool idea for a show, but you know, maybe not. I can guarantee you nobody watched TSR. By the way, she just made that up. Nobody watched TSR to see her boobs. Some of these ladies that just make up anything to demonize men in their heads.
Are you delusional? Do you suffer from a mental illness?
You're not hurt.
No, but we're fucking broke.
What?
We're broke and we can't afford irons.
It's not my problem.
Why can't you have a heart? Have a fucking heart, please.
No.
Fuck you. Piece of fucking shit. Yeah, I wouldn't give a shit if anybody did that to me. Oh no, the car's bruised. Who cares? It's cosmetic bullshit.
There's no way out of this one.
It sucks because everybody's broke and it was just a mistake, but you still gotta be accountable for your mistakes. Just put the fries in the bag.
Bring me my money. Yeah.
She came out here and attacked me, dude. I don't hit females.
Whatever you guys, he needs to go to jail. He needs to sit in jail. I do want to press charges against him, actually. I think that is what needs
When it comes to
happen.
DV, it doesn't even matter if you want to or not want to.
Really?
Nope. Doesn't matter. Once the primary aggressor is determined...
I have my kids in there. Like, I mean, he shouldn't have hit me. You know what I mean? And he...
Well, I'm sure his story's the same, saying that you shouldn't have hit him.
Yelling, and then she came out of the door, and then I heard them screaming, and I looked out the window, and then I seen Brittany hit a punch, and my dad, like, blocked it like that, and then my dad kind of pushed her off a little bit, and then that was it. And then my dad came in yelling and saying, he was going to call the police, and Brittany kept on saying she was going to call the police.
He wants to press charges on me. Hitting me. Listen, officer, listen to this. I did not put my hands on him. He hit me. Is there any way that he can just go? My kids are asleep, and he had woke me up driving my vehicle.
It's your guys' kids together, right?
Yeah, it's our kids together. But he was trying to start an argument between me and somebody else, and then he had hit me. He hit me in my face. That's how he will try to make it to be like I'm lying, but I'm not lying. There's a mark on my face.
Well, right here, it's like, I don't know if it's because you're rubbing it or what.
No, he had hit me.
You hit him in the back of the head.
No, I did not do any of that shit. And that, I didn't hit him.
Is that your son out there?
No, that's my stepson. That's his son.
I mean, do you think, like, how old is your stepson?
He's 11.
Do you think an 11-year-old would just kind of make up and fabricate a story, or?
Honestly, I really do. I really think so. This is the last time he's going to put his hands on me because I've been hit enough. Me and my kids have been through enough here. Whatever you guys, he needs to go to jail. He needs to sit in jail and he needs to have some time to think about what the he's doing because he's acting crazy. He had hit me, and it's the last time he's going to put his hands on me ever again.
So after you went out there to the car and confronted him for whatever reason, you're saying he just hit you?
Yeah, why did you go outside to confront him? So he showed up at the house. You're inside, correct?
He had came back because he was leaving.
So he left the house, came back. You're inside, he's outside.
Right.
You went outside to talk to him?
Right, I went outside to talk to him. I'm just very overwhelmed right now, as you can imagine. You know what I mean? I just don't know what to do. Right, but I didn't hit him.
But, well, I mean, and he didn't hit you, apparently. Once you get done with your statement.
Get done with your statement. You're going to jail. So let's go.
I'm going to jail?
Yes.
You're under arrest.
No. How am I under arrest?
Because you're determined to be the primary aggressor.
I'm under... No.
Let's go.
No.
How am
I under arrest? No. How am I under arrest?
Stop.
I just... Hey, you guys... No.
You're going to make this worse.
No.
You're going to get a resisting charge.
No.
You're going to get a resisting charge.
No, sir.
Stop.
Sir, please.
Dude, alright. Stop.
No.
You're going to make this a lot harder than it has to be, okay?
Listen, my kids are in here. No, look. No, sir. I didn't do it. How am I being an aggressor? No. Help me. Stop it. Oh, my God.
Now, you're getting a resisting charge. You're under arrest for domestic
I
abuse.
didn't do anything like that.
Keep it going, or it's going to be obstructing.
Oh, my God. No.
Go.
No, how am I getting arrested?
Come on.
No, Josh! My kids are in there. Somebody, please. No, how am I getting arrested for somebody?
Sit on there.
No.
Sit.
How are you doing this to me, right? No.
Put your foot in.
How are you?
And that's why I think it's important for guys to always record these types of situations, because any woman in the world can ruin any guy in the world with just 3 words. He hit me or he hurt me. If a woman says those words, she's always going to be believed over you. If his son wasn't there, he would have been in jail, and he would have had a domestic violence charge on his record, which is way different for a man than it is for a woman. And the only thing he would have been guilty of is dating a delusional woman. And it would have followed him for the rest of his life. Anytime somebody would have Googled his name, all they would see is woman abuser.
I mean, question for you when it comes to racing, right?
Racing,
yeah,
as
like
in running?
Running, yeah.
Okay.
What about like sprints? Do you think like men or women?
I think that fully depends on how much you train for it.
Sorry, could you repeat that?
I think that fully depends on how much you train for that.
Okay, so a woman who trains the hardest versus a man who trains the hardest.
Well, then it would depend how much you're born with natural talent in it. And that's dependent on every person, not gender.
Who currently holds the world record for...
Don't know.
Don't know? If I told you it was a man?
Then on that standpoint, then he was that during that moment.
You do realize that the world record holder for the women's 100-meter sprint, she wouldn't even qualify to compete with the men. You understand this, right?
I don't watch running.
Right, but so I've just presented to you with a fact. The world record holder of all time, when it comes to the women's 100-meter, she would not even qualify to be able to compete against the men.
I think that partially has to do with expectations. All throughout time, let's take gymnastics for an example. Gymnastics used to be a much simpler sport than it is today. But as sports develop...
Running, point A, point B, straight line, as fast as you can. What?
I'm getting there.
The expectations of the 100-meter sprint.
Very big thing that you have to train even harder for. Men, well, for one, I'm sure, I don't know the actual statistics of this or the facts of this, but I'm sure men have done sports for a longer time competitively than women have.
Her elevator don't go to the top floor. The lights are on, but nobody's home. A person can go to college for 4 years and go $30,000 into debt and not even know that a man is faster than a woman. And just because you're intelligent don't mean you're wise. Some of the dumbest people I've ever met say the wisest things I've ever heard. Not understanding that men are stronger than women is a level of stupidity that not even college can save you from.
Morgan Stanley predicted that 45% of women between the ages of 25 and 44 will be single and childless by 2030. One of the reasons is because the number of prime working age women in the US has been increasing steadily, and most of these women are single and completely focused on their career. That single childless women very generally tend to be much more unhappy, much unhealthier, especially mentally, much lonelier and much less fulfilled than women who have a husband and children. This is just statistically true. This has been proven through many different types of studies and research. But this is bigger than a woman's happiness. This is about the bedrock of any healthy society. What is the bedrock of any healthy society? It's not money. It's not buying things. It's not consumerism. It's the family. It's the family unit. It's always been that way.
It's really strange to see because I've been hearing the statistic for a few years now, but now that I'm 29 years old and I'm getting to the age where family becomes a value, I'm seeing it all over the place. I used to run Division I track, and there was a lot of ladies that I ran track with that were young, fit, and attractive, but now that we're pushing 30 years old, many of them don't have kids or anybody to be with. And a big part of the problem isn't even promiscuity. A huge part of the problem is just the cultural shift in understanding of the value of family. Because a lot of these women have been fear-mongered for their entire lives to think that men are evil, they assume that they gotta keep a job and keep working hard because you'd hate to have a husband because he's just gonna take advantage of you. But nobody ever talks about the fear on the other side. Nobody ever talks about the fact that 25% of women above the age of 30 are on some type of antidepressant or anti-anxiety medication. Nobody ever says, but what if you want to have kids one day but you waited too late, so now it's not even possible? I want to see our culture, our government, and our media start to value family more. Instead of complimenting people on having a nice car, complimenting people on having a beautiful family. It's just sad to see so many women get brainwashed into believing that making spreadsheets for a lifeless company is going to be more important than having a family. Because time waits for nobody, and once you get to a certain age, it's just not going to be an option, and that just seems like a nightmare to me. Let me know in the comments below if this video was a W or L, and give me the HBO special. That's a Help Brother Out special. Hit the like and the subscribe button for more content. Till next time.